I wanted to talk about the topic of depression. I've kind of wanted to do this for a while, but I think you have to be in the right mood to talk about it, and which isn't really the best mood, is it? But it seems kind of wrong talking about it if you're in a good mood. It does for me anyway. So yeah, I'm not in the best mood because I've not been very well. So you can feel a bit down, can't you, when you've not been well? It's like, you just want to get back to normal, but you still feel a bit achy, and yeah, so I'm feeling a bit sorry for myself. So I thought I'd do this and make the most of the bad mood. So yeah, what is depression? I think I've experienced true depression, which I don't know if everybody has really. It's a word that gets bounced around a lot. Like people will say, "Oh, I'm so depressed," but I think some people that say that don't really understand what true depression is. And I didn't really until I had a really traumatic thing happen, and it was like a lot of grief. And from that grief, I would say, came a kind of deep depression. So yeah, like I think emotions, they're like clouds, and they come and go. So if you're feeling sad, I think that's perfectly normal. Sadness comes and goes, joy comes and goes, and that's definitely normal and good. You can't have one without the other. So I think people who are crying and they say they feel depressed, well, I'm sure they do feel it, but actually I think if you can cry, that is a good sign. That's you're letting your feelings out. It means you're feeling something. For me, I think true depression is a numbness. I think it's like an emptiness, like a numbness, like you don't even feel sad. It's like you just feel nothing. It's just like complete nothingness. And I think that's the worst thing about it, really. Someone could give you the best news ever, and it would just be like, so what? You just wouldn't be able to feel anything. Like, or someone gave you some bad news, like so someone's died, you get nothing. You just wouldn't feel any high or low. It's just like a numbness, So in those cases, I think I can kind of understand why when you're feeling like that, I didn't do it myself, but I can understand why people might say cut themselves or something, because I think it's just like you just want to feel something. I can actually understand where that comes from. Obviously, it's a very dangerous thing to do, but I do understand why, because it's just feeling something is better than feeling nothing sometimes. Even if it's a pain, at least you're feeling something.